This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Hindu.
Even as Jayalalitha alleges MK Arigiri's hand in threat letters mailed to her, the state government orders the CBI to find the face behind the writing. Violating rules only means being shown the door. The Madras High Court pulls down the shutters on Vedanta's unit in Tuticorin, but activists are pleased.
Application of mind to the quantum of waste generated.
Ahead of a fateful Thursday for the country, the Chennai City Police are in control with a security cover.
Just to avoid any kind of miscreants coming and creating any problems, we will have the enhanced presence of policemen.
Infighting is more than evident at the Congress camp. The young cubs of the party threaten a mass suicide, but it is diffused in time. Much criticism is what makes the mayor get up and look at the health of the city. He makes a free vaccines promise. And D. Karthikeyan takes charge as the new corporation commissioner, while Rajesh Lakhoni moves over to the Metro Water Department. Welcome to the late night news on NDTV Hindu. I'm Evelyn Matthew. Let's also bring you our national headlines. The Supreme Court clears the way. The 60-year-old Ayodhya title suit will be decided on Thursday afternoon. 4 more days to go to get Shira roaring at the grand opening. Participants shift from the hotels to the Commonwealth Games flats. The ruling party's troubled child shifts the blame in the 2G spectrum scandal to the telecom players. Workers of the UPA's flagship scheme demand a hike in wages that was unchanged for 5 long years. And India's Nightingale, Lata Mangeshkar, cuts her cake today. At 81, she still croons and mesmerizes. The much-awaited verdict on the 60-year-old Ayodhya land dispute will be delivered on the 30th of September. Today, a 3-judge bench of the Supreme Court, headed by the Chief Justice of India, cleared the decks for the Lucknow bench of the Allahabad High Court to pronounce its verdict. In a unanimous decision, the Apex Court rejected a petition to defer the verdict on the dispute. The petition filed by a retired bureaucrat sought the postponement of the verdict to facilitate a possible out-of-court settlement. One of the 3 judges on the Lucknow bench hearing the title suit, D.V. Sharma, retires on Friday, the 1st of October. Meanwhile, the Prime Minister, Dr. Manmohan Singh, has appealed for peace, harmony and tranquility in the country on the day of the verdict. Well, Chennai has been relatively peaceful and it's not taking any chances. The city's cops have made elaborate security arrangements ahead of the verdict day.
And our officers have already spoken to different people, and they have told us very categorically they will be cooperating with the maintenance of general law and order. And Chennai police in large public have been quite nice, cooperative, peace-loving. So we don't expect any problem. However, just to avoid any kind of miscreants coming and creating any problems, we will have the enhanced presence of policemen on the day of Judgment Day, so that any kind of situations is handled quite well. We don't expect any problem. So there is no question of any sensitive places, but all the important places where this large gathering of the public and all, police presence will be, enhanced.
After a series of threat letters and allegations hurled at each other, there's now a new development in the drama around Ms. J. Jayalalitha and her mailbox. The CBI will now probe the death threats directed to the AIADMK Supremo and former Chief Minister after the Home Ministry gives its nod. The principal opposition has been stepping up pressure for a CBI probe. In the past 1 month, the office of the AIADMK-backed Jaya Television had received the threat letters warning Ms. Jayalalitha of dire consequences if she went ahead with her rally slated for the 18th of October in Madurai. The district is considered a stronghold of Union Minister and Chief Minister M. Karunanidhi's son, MK Arigiri. Well, DMK's prodigal son is yet to inherit a political legacy, but Union Minister M.K. Arigiri has certainly inherited the wit of his father and the ability to duck inconvenient questions. Here's one such trademark evasive retort.
நான் பேப்பரே பார்க்கல நீங்க நான் இந்த காலையில வேற வேலையா இருந்தேன்
சார் நீங்க நாகர்கோவில் மீட்டிங்க்கு போகாததுக்கு வந்து அத பத்தி நிறைய விமர்சனம் ஆயிருக்கு பேப்பர்லலாம் வந்து உங்களுக்கும்
பேப்பர்காரங்க நிறைய விளம்பரம் எனக்கு கொடுக்குறாங்க அதுக்காக நன்றி
உங்க ஆட்கள் தான் யாரோ த்ரெட் லெட்டர் அனுப்பிச்சிருக்கான்னு சொல்றாங்க
தெரியலங்க அதை பத்தி எனக்கு தெரியாது அதை அவங்களா பண்ணிட்டு அந்த இது ஒரு விஷயம் சொல்றீங்களா எனக்கு தெரியாது
சார் நீங்க சென்ட்ரல் கவர்மெண்ட் கிட்ட ஸ்டேட் வரதா
என்னங்க இப்போ மதுரையிலேருந்து சென்னை வந்திருக்கேன் இப்போ மதுரையிலேருந்து சென்னை வந்திருக்கேன் அதான் அது வரைக்கும் நியூஸ் போட்டுருங்க
சார் எலெக்ஷன் முன்னாடி நீங்க சென்னைக்கு ஸ்டேட் கவர்மெண்ட் எலெக்ஷன் வர போறீங்க அப்படி
எலெக்ஷன் வேலை பார்க்க வருவாங்கல்ல
சென்ட்ரல் ரிசைன் பண்ணி வரீங்களா சார்
அதான் யாரும் அவ்வளோ தூரம் ஜோசியம் பண்ணி வச்சிருக்கீங்க
Well, still sticking to what he is known for, that is his style, in fact. Now, in other news, making headlines in what seems to be a stern warning to industries flouting norms, the Madras High Court has ordered closure of the sterilite industries in the Tuticorin district. The industry is located within the prohibited 25 kilometers distance from the coast, threatening the fragile Gulf of Mannar bioreserve in the area. The National Trust for Clean Environment had earlier challenged the environmental clearance given to the factory back in 1996. But this now obviously comes as a huge blow for Sterilite's major expansion plans to become the world's single location copper smelting factory. The court has also directed the company to compensate its workers and the district administration to provide them alternative employment. Meanwhile, environmental activists are pleased with this latest development and are hoping that many more companies that flout norms will get their act together soon.
The unit is located within 25 kilometers from an ecologically fragile area. There is in fact a GO which prohibits the establishment of any highly polluting unit within a distance of 25 kilometers from an ecologically fragile area. This was not taken into consideration. And the huge quantum of waste to be generated by the unit each day. And these are wastes containing very harmful metals such as arsenic and selenium, but there was no application of mind to the quantum of waste generated.
Well, the environmental activist Shweta Narayanan joined us over the phone line. Here's what she had to say.
There are many industries in Tamil Nadu which are violating norms, which are violating the consent conditions, in fact even operating without a valid license. And in all these cases, there are documented cases now where we have seen the Tamil Nadu Pollution Control Board is hand in glove with the unit, not willing to take action. And such orders are precedents. They have set precedents for all units, all industries which are violating environmental norms or consent conditions, that, you know, the law is going to catch up on them. They are not going to be let go of easily, and there will be strict action taken on them. So for communities that are engaged in fighting these polluting industries, I think it's a big boost. And you will see more cases coming up, not just Sterlite, but other industries. You have, Sipcot Industrial Estate, which has 30 industries, out of which 15 as of now don't have a consent to operate, but are operating. So these industries, these cases will definitely be taken up. And I think you'll see more such orders being passed.
This is the Late Night News. Up ahead, we introduce you to a self-help group, MBA style. That's coming up in just a bit.